Okay. Just turning on the volume on YouTube. Okay. So sit down on your mat. And we'll start off really therapeutic today. So you can just sit cross-legged and start off by leaning to one side and then leaning to the other side. So really elongating the side body, the hip. And we'll do about 20 of these. So I'm at 9 and 10, and I'll do another 10. And then one more. Okay. And then extend one leg out, bring the other leg in, and instead of just stretching forward, we're going to add some movement today. So you'll place, if your right leg is in front, you'll place your right hand on the shin, and then the left arm is going to twist open, come towards the shin. And so we're opening up the inner thigh, the hamstring. It's all pretty gentle, and then in addition, we're opening up your back. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. And then we'll lean towards the front foot and do that 15 times. So you're not actually touching. And then we'll switch sides. So you're going to extend your left leg, which is going to tilt YouTube a little further down. So extending the left leg, right leg comes in. And then left hand on the shin, or maybe a little further. On this side, I'm a bit more flexible. And then open and reach. 2, 3. So for me on this side, if I really pay attention to keeping the knee down, I feel this opening up from the outer thigh through the hip up into even the lower back. And I'm going to do 3 more like this. 2 and 1. And then I'm going to move into the hamstring stretch, in and out. So this is an active stretch. So at the beginning of a workout, you never just want to stretch statically where you hold on and you stay there, but you want to move in and out and in and out. And we'll do 10 more. 9. Okay. And then we'll come up just a little higher. So onto one knee, and then the other leg comes out to the side. So the leg that is straight is turned out, and the toes are pointing up. And you're going to move your arms in front of the kneeling leg, forward, center, and over towards the straight leg. Center, forward, center, to the side. So that stretches the hamstring in different angles. We'll do that 10 times. Even then, this is probably not bad for you. 2 more out towards the knee. And back to the foot. And last one towards the knee. And then come towards the foot and stay there. This knee is still turned out, so you should feel that in the hip, but also in the hamstring. Just for a moment. And then place so this is my right leg is straight, my left knee is bent. So now you're going to place your left hand on the ground and your right arm goes over your head, back down, over, open up, back down. 3, 4, we're doing 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, and 10. Good. Now we're going to shift to the other knee. So you're coming, for me, this is the right knee, left leg out, and back. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Every time we stretch dynamically, it's like we're trying to coax the muscle that is otherwise really tight to give us just a little bit more length. Come across to the straight leg. I'm just going to stay here for a moment. And then bring your right hand down and move in and out. And 2. 6, 7. Okay. And then we'll come up even higher. So we're going to come into a low lunge, side lunge. And so from here, we're still trying to open up in the hip. So you're going to just place both hands really close to that bent knee. And then we'll open up and close. So now we're opening up the inner thigh and into the groin, which if you're running, cycling, or doing other endurance sports, is really beneficial and helps. Sometimes when there's issues in the back leg, or in the glutes, or even lower back and hips, people forget about the inner thigh. So right knee is deeply bent, right hand next to the foot, left arm opens up, reaches down 10 times. And 2 more. Okay. Come over to the other side. Same thing on this side. So one side will always feel a little more awkward. For me, it's this side. So left knee is bent, left arm is down, open. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then just for a moment, straighten both legs and come down. So you're bouncing center, left, center, right. Center, left, center, right. 8 more times. Center, left, center, right. For you, that might look a lot deeper. You can drop your head. And I'll do 2 more. Center, left, center, right. And then the last one, center, left, center, right. Okay. Now we're coming on to all fours. And we'll work on the glutes a little bit, and then we'll stretch out the hip. Initially start off with hip circles. So circle 5 to the right. And then reverse. 5 to the left. Lift up straight. Lower down. Lift up straight. Cross over your kneeling leg. Lower, down, lift, across. Lift, down, lift, across. 15 times. Okay, other side. So extend your right leg. Lift up, straight, down, straight, across. That's 3, 4, 5. Last one. Okay, quick child's pose. Legs are wide, hips are low. And then we're going to press into a downward facing dog. Good. Pedal your feet out. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, open up the hip. And then from here, extend the leg and bend. 10 times. And after the last one, just let that leg hang. 9 and 10. And reach. Two more. And then let that leg hang. And then bring the legs down, come onto your knees. Quick child's pose. And then spread your fingers wide. We're going to come back into a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, open up the hip. And then step, or both. But the back knee stays up. Okay, and then pop back up onto your hands. Walk your front foot across and come into pigeon. So back leg is straight and relaxed. Front knee. And then bring your hands all the way over to the right side. So you're twisting. And then to the front. Release your head down for a moment. Breathe in. You'll probably already feel a difference in the two legs. One feels a bit longer, a bit looser. And now we're going to lift the left leg up, point our toes, drop the leg behind you, so knee points up. And then step that foot forward. Place hands inside the leg. Keep the back knee up and come down onto at least one elbow, maybe both. And then walk your foot across into pigeon. So find your pigeon position. And then this is now your left leg in front. Bring both hands over to the left side. So it's a stretch. It's a more intensified stretch in the outer hip. And then come all the way across to the left side. And then come to the front. Release your head down onto your forearms. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Okay, and then we're going to swing our back leg around and bring the soles of your feet together for a moment. Feel all that opening. Fan your knees out to the side. Straight back. And then let yourself just collapse forward. Round your back. So just creating a lot of space between the elbows, a lot of space across your upper back. And then bring your left foot in closer. Place your right ankle on the left knee. And then lean forward. So nice outer hip stretch. So if you need that to see that better, this foot comes in. This leg goes across the knee. And then you lean forward. You're even more flexible. And then your left ankle over the right knee. And reach forward. You can place your arms on the shin or maybe on the ground in front of you, depending on how tight your hips are. And then see if you can bring the bottom leg out forward. So now, ideally, you should have the ankle over the knee on both sides, and then come forward. So just like with hard effort, sometimes it's good when somebody leads you through a slower effort, because when we do these things by ourselves, we tend to rush through them. We don't hold the stretch as long. It's not as beneficial. So sometimes it's good to just breathe with someone. If they stay in the stretch, you stay in the stretch. And then when you come out of the stretch, it just feels so much better. It's also a good distraction. So last little bit, come to lie on your back. And bring both knees into the chest. And then drop both knees to the left side. Both of them. And look to the right. Extend your right arm over to the right side. Breathe. And then hug your knees into the chest. Drop both knees over to the right side. Left arm out to the left side. Look to the left. And then bring the knees up into the chest. Cross your right knee on top of the left. Hold the tops of your feet. And then fan them out. Head is down. Pull the legs out to the side. And push them up towards the ceiling. And then switch. Left leg on top. Grab the tops of your feet. Pull and just feel the difference. Like for me, on this side, I feel the left hip a lot more. It's tighter. You can rock a little side to side. That might make a difference. And then just undo the knees. Hug them tight. And then gently come up to sitting. And that was our hip and glute rehab and I guess hamstring rehab for today. I know this felt really good for me. I hope this felt really good for you as well. We touched on all the different areas. We actually also just didn't have a lot of strengthening involved there. Sometimes it's nice to just take 27 minutes to stretch it out. So tomorrow we can reattack. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.